Such a crowded, full house today. We are going to begin today's meeting with, as we usually do, with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Brown.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, that's obviously always appropriate to start with the pledge, but a couple things today in particular, being that it's just previous to Memorial Day. We have a couple of guests with us. I've done this before, but I do want to let everybody know. So when we do the pledge here, we're all taught when we were kids, it's one nation, under God, indivisible. It's how we were all taught so we could remember it as kids. And then we were taught, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago by our friends from Milvets and from of our veteran and fraternal organizations that there's no comma there. So it should always be one nation under God because there's no comma in the pledge. And so we always do that. And every time we do it, I think there's people in the audience who are going, why do they do it differently here? It's because our friends and military organizations asked us to do it that way. On that note, Memorial Day is next Monday. And we are, especially the three of us, Paul is out of town right now, but the three of us get to spend a lot of time with our veterans, and whether it's through our agencies, like I see Tony sitting in the front row through our Department of Aging, or it's through some of the different things that we get involved with in the community. And so we wanted to make sure that we did a special recognition for Memorial Day, and so we invited Rick Isbell, who's the ADA and Veteran Affairs Coordinator for the City of Columbus, and Mr. Buck Bramlish, which we decided last week might be one of the cooler names we've ever heard. Buck Bramlish, who's the director of the Franklin County Veteran Service Commission, to come this morning and present to us. And so if you, gentlemen, if you want to come up, Rick and Buck, if you want to come on up and talk to us about Memorial Day and veterans here in Columbus, Franklin County.
Thank you, Commissioners,
Good
Directors,
morning.
everyone. Thank you for having us here today. Again, my name is Rick Isbell. I'm the Veteran Affairs and ADA Coordinator for the City of Columbus, and it is my pleasure to be here. I wanted to start off with something from our American Gold Star mothers, and there is a difference. As you all heard, this last weekend was Armed Forces Day, which is the third Saturday of each May, and that honors those serving. Now, Memorial Day, that's the last Monday of each May, and that remembers those who died while serving. And then, last but not least, on Veterans Day is the 11th day of each November, which honors those who served. So there's 3 different stipulations, and that's a way that we can all keep that to ourselves and understand why we are celebrating or why we are honoring. So that being said, there's a lot going on this weekend. And I won't go into full detail, but I want to just give you a quick rundown. On the 27th, the governor's wreath-laying ceremony is at the State House at 12 p.m., which is a very nice memorial for those who have died. National Memorial Day ceremony over at Nationwide. They host something at 11 a.m. They have over at the Nationwide Plaza flagpoles. Now on the 28th is the Fallen 15K, and this is a nonprofit organization that reaches out to the families of the fallen. So they pick 15 Central Ohio fallen families, and they raise them up every year. And they do different things in the community. They help those who are serving to get back into the community. They do things like this 15K, which has each mile marker is named for one of those 15 fallen. Then they're putting flags on the veterans' graves at Wesley Chapel Cemetery on the 28th at 9 a.m. The Catholic War veterans are decorating St. Joseph Cemetery, and that's post-1936 on the 28th at 0900 as well. Scouting groups from St. Bridget, American Heritage Girls, they're all coming out to help. On the 29th is the American Legion Memorial 614 Poker Run, which they're looking to reach out and help other people. Then on the 30th is when everything happens. The 96th annual Memorial Day service on the bridge. Join the American Legion Navy Post for their 96th. It's on Monday, May 30th at 9 a.m. And what they do is they lower an anchor into the river, symbolizing for the fallen Navy and Marines. Then the Wesley Chapel Cemetery will have a Memorial Day service at 11 a.m. at Wesley Chapel Cemetery. And then the DAV Capital City will have a Memorial Day service at Glen Rest Cemetery on East Broad Street, starting at 11 a.m. Grove City, American Legion Post 164, will host the Memorial Day Parade. And if you come on out there and join them at 11 a.m. Then Gahanna also has a Veterans Memorial brick dedication. And that's at 1 p.m. at Veterans Memorial Park, 73 West Johnstown Road. And the reason why I'm making sure you all know about it because I'm going to be there speaking. It's really a very nice park if you all want to come and see. And then all weekend, My Grandma's Closet is offering free clothing to veterans and their families over the whole weekend. And Cedar Point is having Memorial Day weekend. They're offering free entry to the park to any military member, former or present, who provides proper documentation. So thank you for having me out here today. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Happy Memorial Day.
Thanks,
Thank
Rick.
you.
Next time I'll have to remember to go before the guy that has all the free giveaways and that is
You
more.
offer lots of services
Thank
for
you.
Franklin County veterans.
Exactly.
Thank you. Well, thank you both for the invitation to speak today. It means an awful lot to talk about the celebration of Memorial Day. I'm about 100 days old in my job now, so I'm going to rely a little bit on the notes I jotted down the other day. As a new member of the Franklin County team, I've quickly seen the evidence of how this county cares deeply for and is responsive to the needs of veterans. While the reported number of veterans seems like a very dynamic number, we can count on there's at least 66,000 veterans in Franklin County, and there's anywhere between 800 and maybe 950,000 veterans in Ohio. So we are a very caring, patriotic community and state. I'm about 2 inches short of finalizing my military service. I actually retire in June. And I reflected back a little bit on my years of service in relation to Memorial Day. Supporting the families of our wounded and fallen soldiers has been the most rewarding and heartbreaking experience of my career. I've escorted a fallen soldier home from Dover Air Force Base. I've been the casualty assistance officer for a local Franklin County soldier's family, and I've notified the loved ones of severe wounded in action troops. And all of these were life-altering experiences. I tried to explain to my wife one time how it was a difficult process to process the sorrow in my heart that I felt for the families, but at the same time, the honor and pride I felt to spend time with them and support them through the early part of their lifelong struggle and heartache. She understood to a degree. It's similar how we understand to a degree what our fallen families go through, but we obviously never really understand. As I share a few thoughts about Memorial Day, it's that one day a year as a nation we stop to honor and respect those who have given their life in support of their country and our way of life. However, the efforts of the fallen, they impact our lives, they impact our community every single day. During one of President Lincoln's speeches, he described honoring the fallen this way: through their deeds, the dead had spoken more eloquently for themselves, better than the living ever could. And that's the challenge with Memorial Day speeches. How do you put into words the selfless service of a fallen soldier, sailor, Marine, airman, let alone the sacrifices of a family who's lost a loved one in war? So we do what we're doing today. We talk about it, get a little choked up. We celebrate and we remember on Monday in our communities, as millions upon millions of Americans will, in the American way, locally, while honoring our nation as a beacon of hope for the world. Today's special occasion in our local community government both honors the fallen and reminds us to support their families in spirit and in deed, and this county certainly does. We also remember our veterans as they turn to new chapters of their lives in pursuit of the American dream. Thank you for allowing me to speak. God bless you.
Gentlemen, we thank you. Thank you for all the work that you do for the city and the county. On behalf of our veterans, we are not only honored to know you guys, but the work you do is fantastic. Buck, your agency's the one agency every year where we are actually disappointed when your agency doesn't spend all the money that we give you. Every other agency, we want you to give us money back. Your agency, we don't. So, but thank you for being here. We want to get a picture with you guys, if we could.
Thank you, sir.
Always put Maryland in the middle. The roads. That, and there's also something about the eye issue. She looks great today.
Ready? Let me get a couple more. One more. Thank you.
Yeah, Michelle Meredith was like, best name ever.
I'm a fan of hers now even more.
Best guy.
Thank you. All right. We also have some more guests and another presentation. I'd like to bring Jim Shimmer, our Economic Development Director, up and talk about our Youth Services Certificate Program.
Thank you, Commissioners. I'm James Shimmer. I'm Franklin County's Economic Development and Planning Director. What a fabulous audience we have here this morning to help us celebrate the hard work and the work that's been done in our Youth Services Program, or Youth Workforce Initiative Program. Commissioners, we wouldn't be here this morning without some certain staff, and I want to mention them because he isn't here this morning, and that's Rollin Seward, who is actually at a Youth Workforce Initiative Conference today. But Rollin put this event together along with staff, Mark Paxson, Jordan Fries, and we wanted to let the community know the good work and the good things that have been done. Franklin County invests about $383,000 of federal funds into 7 programs during the 2015 and 16 academic year. We've assisted over 600 youth in that area in reaching their goals of going to college, being career ready, and being financially literate. Additionally, being globally aware. We live in a complicated world, and our youth are beginning to learn those things. So what we wanted to do was to focus in on family engagement, because behind every one of these youth there is a family member who's cared and made a difference, but also maybe a mentor, a teacher, somebody who took that extra little bit of time to help get these people on the right path. We are going to have great citizens to go forward in our community, especially in Franklin County, because of the hard work of the programs that I'm going to mention to you today. So what I'm going to do is ask that each program administrator come up, introduce yourself, bring your student with you that you have, give a brief description of the program, and let the student give a few short remarks. Short is the word here today. So, with that, I wanted to start off with a program that the Commissioner is very aware of, and that's the All That Whitehall After School program. So I'd like to invite them up here this morning. The program person is Daniela Hicks. Yep. And she's going to introduce her students.
Good morning.
Good morning, Daniela.
Good morning. My name is Danella Hicks. I am the Executive Director of All That, Teens Hopeful About Tomorrow. We serve students at Columbus City and Whitehall City Schools. All That is a mentoring program that focuses on academics, post-secondary and career exposure, and also life skills. So this morning, I have with me Ms. Tashiana Wilson. I'm one of our Whitehall students.
Great.
Good morning. Welcome.
You can.
I was about to say, like, hi, I'm Tashiana Wilson, and I have had a great time within the All That program. My GPS went from a 2.3 to like around a 3.6, and one of my favorite trips was the Ohio State University.
Excuse me. You raised your GPA that high? That's fantastic. Good work.
And my favorite trip was going to the Ohio University, where we attended the Hip Hop Literacy Conference. And there I got to recite my poetry, because I love poetry.
Oh,
and
wonderful.
thank you for this opportunity.
That's
Thank you.
great.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations.
Commissioners, the next program I'd like to talk a little bit about is the COSI STEM program. Carla Mello is in the audience. I'd like her to come up with her student.
I just heard more about this program from T Street
Oh, yes.
Who
It is
is-
a great program, and I
Oh.
really thank you the opportunity to share this information here. So I'm Carla Mello. I'm from COSI, the Center of Science and Industry. I'm especially for teen programming there. And through Franklin County support, we created the STEM Academy. And in the sessions of STEM Academy, we were able to increase STEM career awareness and also work a little bit on 21st century skills, communication skills, interview skills. And I also was able to meet and work with brilliant students from Grove for Medicine, Whitehall, Ireland, and downtown Columbus High School. And today here I have one of these students right here that's going to introduce himself and talk a little bit about his experience.
Great. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Dejan McClure. I'm from Grove Madison High School. First, I want to start off by saying thank you, Franklin County and COSI, for this great opportunity that they provided me. It was truly a great experience. I had a lot of fun. I got to go to Ohio State University, got to go to Otterbein, find out what they had to offer me, find out how I could get into their school, financial aid and all that. I learned from the special classes that we had, what all colleges have to offer me and for my life. And without COSI and Franklin County, that wouldn't be possible. So I just want to say thank you. And it was truly a great experience.
I was over there a couple of months ago and got an impromptu tour of the STEM Academy where we saw each other. And I was telling you at the time that my son was saving his money to buy a 3D printer, which was way beyond me, and I didn't. And they showed me what a 3D printer was all about, so I felt better about it. He saved all his money, bought a 3D printer. He prints all this cool stuff in the basement now, which is pretty. He's like, I call him Pugsley because he never wants to come out of the basement. He's always down there on the computer. So, but it's great stuff, great work. Very proud of you. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Commissioners, another program that you all initiated was the annual Youth Lemonade Day. Kurt Caffey is the program person for that program. We've enjoyed great success with the program. Kurt, are you out there? Come up, please.
He sure is.
Come on up, Kurt. He's got a lemon tie on today.
Probably drove a lemon car, a lemon yellow car, I remember.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, President O'Grady, Commissioner Brown. Good morning to everyone. It's that time of the year again.
It is.
Lemonade in July. This is our third year, and the event has really grown. Last year we had 1,200 participants, youth participants that participated in the event. And the Franklin County Youth Lemonade Day program is a youth entrepreneurship initiative, teaching our young people about self-sufficiency. As we was growing up, this thing of self-sufficiency we knew about, but our youth today, they have a hard time understanding that at some point you got to make your own money. So this lemonade so this lemonade stand concept sort of teaches them from a very basic standpoint on how to run a small business. We've had a lot of fun with it. Our workshops have grown from year 1 to year 3. Now we're conducting 8 workshops throughout Franklin County, just teaching the young people how to market a lemonade stand, how to fund it. OSU comes in and talk about food safety. We talk to them about customer service, which is a big thing for our youth today, knowing how to interact with people. But it's exciting. We're launching the website tomorrow, so our online registration will begin tomorrow.
And what is that website?
It's www.youthlemonadeday.com, and we're on the 16th floor. Today we're on the 16th floor, during your lunch break as well up until 1:30, if anybody wants to stop by and get some information. I have with me a young lady who was our 2015 Best Stand winner, Serenity Gordon, and I'll let her speak.
You can take it off the stand.
Just take it off.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Serenity Gordon, and I want to thank my mom and Mr. Caffey for letting me do this because I've always wanted to make my own money, and I just came up with the idea. And we have like our own signature lemonade that we made up one day, and it just like everyone loved it. It's
Secret ingredients?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sold like a lot, and that's what we do like every summer now.
Ah, where's the stand? Where do you keep your stand going?
It's on the corner by my grandma's house. I don't know the address.
So we can all get there.
Yeah.
And try this secret ingredient
Yeah.
lemonade.
So I have a tip for you, Serenity. My daughter, my 8-year-old, loves lemonade stands. The other day we were at the grocery store and she said, "Dad, we need more cups. We're out of cups." And so we went to buy the cups. And when we got there, I pulled out some red Solo cups. And she said, "No, Dad, those are too big. I won't make enough money."
Little cup.
So we got the smaller red Solo cups so that she didn't have to give away as much lemonade for the 50 cents that she charges for a glass.
What do you charge for your lemonade?
Well, we have lemonade. We have all different kinds, not just certain flavors. So
Ah.
like in case people don't like certain flavors, we have different ones, and like we don't charge that much.
Yeah.
And we sell like
You got to tell us where the stand is.
and
I'm coming.
I'm telling you.
and we sell things on the side if they want something like we had like lemon cakes one time and lemon
Ooh.
cookies and stuff.
Oh. Entrepreneur.
Kurt, I want the address here. I'm coming.
Yeah, we need to get that address. Very
Yeah.
good. Congratulations.
I got a
to
big
you.
car. I'll load it up full of people. We'll drive by. We'll all stop in and spend a lot of money. You need to know where your stand is.
Yeah, you don't have to give the address here.
Public,
but
yeah.
we'll get it. Congratulations.
Thanks, Serenity. Congratulations.
Commissioners, I mentioned this a little earlier, that the world truly is a global place, and one of the things that we've done through our programming is to fund a program called the Global Youth Workforce Development Program and Career Pathways to Prosperity. Jackie Kemp is out in the audience. Jackie, can you come up here for a second?
Good morning. I'm Jackie Kemp, founder, executive director of Lead the Way Learning Academy. And what we do is help young people transition or develop their plan to transition to college or and work different careers. So we have two young ladies, Alawashu Isaiah and Alea Jones. We have schools, we have after-school after-school sites at Westland High School, Eastmoor Academy, Whitehall High School, Reynoldsburg High School, and Independence High School.
Great.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah Jones, and through the Global Youth Workforce Development Program, I believe this program came around time for me because I am a junior in high school and have many things I have to do and many things I want to do, such as attaining a high ACT score, prepare for college, and become a good candidate for job positions, and many other people find themselves in the same position I am when all these things for their future. This program has given me support, guidance, and opportunity for all the things I want to do. They gave me support on Mondays and Wednesdays from 3 to 5:30. During these times, I received guidance on how to create a resume, cover letter, and what to look for in colleges. I even had the opportunity to visit colleges. They even gave me guidance on what is the best way for me to learn for now and when I go to college. They have given me invaluable knowledge. They have, and to show what I know by taking the ACT work keys, and they also have given me the opportunity to obtain a summer employment. And thank you for
Great
letting me
stuff.
experience it.
Hello, hi, my name is Oluwashun Isaiah, and I'm a proud participant of the Reynoldsburg STEM after-school program. I want to share with you what I've learned in this program. With this program, I learned the importance of routinely taking ACT mock tests and analyzing the mistakes that I've made on these tests so I can focus on drills, focus my drills on areas where I need improvement. I also learned that I can get a copy of the actual ACT test that I take with the answer key. This is another way to help me prepare to maximize my ACT score. Specifically with the ACT English, I miss a lot of questions relating to wordiness. I now know that you must choose the answer that is the most concise. This is totally different from what I'm used to when it comes to writing high school papers. My papers were always wordy, like, you know, if a teacher was to say like a word requirement, I would try to be as wordy as possible, but with the ACT, it's so much different.
Yes.
You have to be short, right, you know, straight to the point. And when it comes to ACT math, I learned how to convert a challenging word problem into algebraic equations. This has really helped me to correctly solve hard word problems. And this program has also taught me the importance of researching and applying for college scholarships. My counselor applied every week for a scholarship and ended up not having to pay for college. I am determined to do the same. My goal is to apply for a scholarship every day so that I don't have to pay for college. One of the scholarships that I am applying for is with the American Chemical Society Scholars Program. It is renewable and up to $5,000 a year. Another way that I benefited from this program is going on their college tours. I got the opportunity to go to Miami University, The Ohio University, and Akron University. I am now considering Akron University. I really like how convenient everything is. Everything is within walking distance. The teacher ratio is about 1 to 30. I learned better in this type of environment. And I also learned from the admission counselors the importance of taking initiative. For example, the importance of introducing myself to my professors and not being afraid of asking for help. Also, the importance of seeking tutoring opportunities. I also learned the importance of getting involved in networking with others by joining clubs, sports, and other organizations. And one fact is I love to run. I love cross country and track. And one of my top career choices that I've researched with this program is petroleum engineering. I found out that the median salary is $129,000, and I need to be willing to move up to the 5 top states for this career, which includes Texas and Colorado. I also found out that the job growth is 2%, which is lower than the average growth rate. Another career choice that I researched is accounting. I found out that the median salary is half that of petroleum engineering, but the job growth is 5.5 times faster than petroleum engineering. Overall, this program has helped me to understand how to prepare for the ACT, what to expect when going to college, and career opportunities. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Wow. So wait a minute. I have questions. So are you planning to run track at Akron? You gonna be a zip?
Yes, I am planning on running track while I go to college, because I feel like that will motivate me to you know, just do well in my studies, because you know there's requirements with that. So
I have another question for the two of you, but I'm gonna give you an assignment. So I need to find out why their nickname's the Zips, but their mascot's a kangaroo. Just curious. I have no idea. My daughter played ball up there several times. I'm like, what is that? I don't get it. Anyway, for the two of you, I have a question. How many times have you taken the ACT?
Once.
Just once? You plan to take it again?
Yeah.
So how many times are you going to take it?
Definitely.
So you're going to take the answer is as many times as it takes to get the grade. My son's a junior in high school. He's your age, and I need to get him to hang out with you guys, because I wish that he was as motivated as the two of you are. That's fantastic. But yeah, keep taking the ACT. You can take it as many times as you want, and you know, keep taking it until you get the score you need. Congratulations,
I like
ladies.
that you are learning what works for you and looking for an environment in college that works for both of you, for each of you. I think that's so important, and it works so much better when you find that. Oh, that's so great.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks,
both.
guys.
Commissioners, another super successful program for us has been Stepping Out to College, the IDA program, which is a joint venture of the East Columbus Development Company, and the Greater Columbus Community Helping Hands. The program persons in this program are Robin Sinkler and Dorothy Cage. Could you come up for a second, please?
Yeah. It's good to see you guys again.
Good morning, Commissioner Green.
Good morning.
Commissioner Brown, and for all those who have helped us through your efforts in Franklin County. We do appreciate the help that we've been given, an opportunity to expand on what we're doing to serve the Whitehall Yearling High School students. Our program was started in 2006. We've continued in last year. We included thanks to you, the Whitehall Yearling High School, senior high school graduating students. We serve both Columbus and Whitehall. We also are grateful because we're able to give care packages, laptop computers, printers, ink cartridges, all the software, everything a student needs to step off to college. That's why we named the program Stepping Off to College. In addition to that, we work primarily with those students who would not have a chance to have the type of equipment and supplies that they would need, which other students do have. So we try to reach out to those students so that they will have, as my husband says, an equal level playing field. I need to take a minute to ask both my husband Hank Evans and Maud Hill, board members, to stand for a minute to be recognized. Hank is a co-founder with volunteers. We work without pay. Everything we do goes back to our students. We're grateful to be able to do that, to Roland, all of those in that department also. We have a student with us, and we are able to work through ECDC. Robin Sinkler is the representative here from that. We have a student with us who would like to tell you his special story. Would you step up, please, Anna?
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Anna Abdul-Jalil. I'm from Whitehall Yearling High School, and I am honored to be a part of the Helping Hands family. In this program, I have gained important aspects on how to be successful in college and successful in life. I have learned that dressing for success can be very important because it can open up opportunities merely based on how you look or how you dress. I've also learned the importance of time management. In college, there is a load of work given and there is no one pressuring you to get it all done. Managing your schedule properly and understanding you have to get it done on your own is very essential, considering that you don't want to have so much free time when you could be using that time to be bettering in your classes. I also learned that money has a huge part in our future. If we don't know how to save our money or manage it, then we could be headed to major problems. I've also learned that many ways to save my money, ways as simple as opening a savings account and depositing a couple dollars in it every day, or simply knowing the difference between needs and wants. This program has opened doors to success for me and has made it very clear what the true meaning of it is. This fall, I will be attending the University of Indianapolis on a full-ride scholarship.
Wow.
My undergraduate major will be biology. I will then attend a graduate program for physician assistants. I just want to thank you and the Helping Hands program for everything that's been done for me and my future, and also letting me speak in front of all of you today. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is not the first time we've honored Anna here in this room. Anna is also a state champion wrestler.
I do want to add that Anna is on the National Honor Society, the vice president of his class, and has a specialty in track. He's an exceptional student, and we're delighted that he was a part of our program.
Anna's one of those kids that makes you feel bad about yourself because you aren't achieving.
How to dress well, too.
Yeah. Congratulations.
And I'm Robin Sinkler
Hi,
with
Robin.
Columbus Development. I don't know how to come behind him. He's dressed for success. I
He
saw him
is
in the
dressed
parking lot. I
for
said, where is
success,
he going?
absolutely.
But I am proud to be a part of Stepping Off to College, and I want to thank the commissioners and also PNC Bank for allowing us to be a part of this collaboration. And we do look forward to doing more collaborations with schools so that we can bring out students like all the ones that we've seen so far today. Thank you.
Great.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you.
So I did want to recognize, because Roland would be after me, Maud Hill out here in the audience, including her work at Homes on the Hill, and Homeport, excuse me. Commissioners, we also have an electrical trades internship program that we funded. The program person is Trent Parker. Trent, are you here this morning? And he has a student with him as well.
Great. Good
Hello,
morning.
thank you for having us today. As mentioned, I'm Trent Parker. I'm the instruction coordinator at the Electrical Trade Center. And I wanted to send regrets. Julie Majewski, the program coordinator for this particular program, was unable to make it today, so I'm kind of filling in for her. But the Electrical Trade Center, if you're unfamiliar, we're the apprenticeship program for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers and the National Electrical Contractors Association here in Central Ohio. In 2015, we proudly partnered with Franklin County to provide what we call the Franklin County Electrical Trades Internship Program. This program is targeted for low-income high school students. The goal is to provide the necessary skills, knowledge, and attitudes that are necessary to be successful in the electrical trades. Some of the skills that the students will pick up are soft skill training and then related technical instruction, which includes conduit bending, basic wiring methods, tool and material identification, things like that. Now this year, we're proud, but we have 9 students that just in early May completed the training program, and as soon as they graduate from high school, they're going to transition seamlessly into our apprenticeship program. So we're really excited about that. This same apprenticeship program also includes a free associate degree from Columbus State Community College. And that comes from a dual enrollment agreement, as well as living wages and benefits, which include health care coverage and retirement packages. So I guess the moral of the story there is that we're really excited because these are going to be life-changing opportunities for these 9 young men.
And what a great career path.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
We like to call it the golden ticket, but as soon as they get that golden ticket in their pocket, they're good for life. So
Yeah.
now, you may be saying, but why high school students? You know, there are career and tech programs at the high school level that offer these same types of opportunities. In fact, at a broader level. Okay. Well, the reason that we went with this model is high school students have to make that decision as a sophomore going into their junior year. But what about the student that was unsure, and so now they're maybe going into their senior year and they make that decision? Well, it's too late. Too late. So they've missed the boat. And actually, such is the case with the gentleman that I would like to introduce to you. This is Mr. John Harris, and John Harris completed our program. He began in January 2015, completed May 2015, and upon graduation, he successfully transitioned into our apprenticeship program. Early May 5th, I believe, he just wrapped up his first year apprenticeship studies. He's employed by the Superior Group, actually our largest contractor, and has already been on and worked on projects at Victoria's Secret, DCSC, and one of the 3 Amazon data centers.
I don't want to ask you I can tell which your favorite one was.
All right, but without further ado, let me turn it over to Mr. Harris. John.
Hi.
Hey, it's not what you was thinking. But yeah, without the Franklin County Electrical Trade Internship, I would probably be at Papa John's right now making pizzas or something like that. And so I'm thankful for that. I would also like to thank the Lead the Way program, which Ms. Jackie is, I guess, the head of. But she directed me towards the electrical trade internship. Now I can say, on a good path to a great career. I'm making great wages and benefits.
Yeah.
Free college, basically. I'm getting paid along the way. The 5-year program, I get a nice raise too, like every.
It's a great career, and, you know, the trades are looking for good people like you, and they need the next generation of workers who can be in those professions that we all need.
Yes.
And the wages are great, and it's a great career path, so congratulations.
Proud of you,
Yeah, it's terrific.
Trent, the IBEW and NECA and the electric trades, the guys are all now housed over on Goodale?
Well, technically on paper, that is correct. The IBEW recently sold their offices at 23 West 2nd Avenue.
Right.
Purchased our building.
Congratulations, by the way.
They haven't officially moved in yet. There's some remodel work that needs
Well,
to
that's
take
because we
place.
know
but-
those guys, and you might not want to let them in the building, but don't tell
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Don't tell them we said
Exactly.
that. We have great friends at the Electrical Workers Union.
And we're very thankful for, again, for the opportunities that you've provided, really more importantly for the residents here in Franklin County. And I want to take off my Electrical Trade Center hat here really quick, but as a citizen, I just want to tell you, probably for about the last year, when I drive around town, I've never been more proud to be a resident of not only Franklin County, but the city of Columbus. I reside in Canal Winchester, but Central Ohio, it has a lot going on, and it's from your hard work and the city of Columbus. I mean, this is a great place to live and work. I would not want to be anywhere else, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Trent. Our friends Mario Ciardelli, Dennis Nicodemus, those gentlemen brought this idea to us a few years ago, and it's fantastic. We were ecstatic to be able to be a part of it. So tell them hello, by the way.
I will do that.
So Commissioners, just again, a thanks to you personally. The work that you've done and instilled your staff to do has helped lead these programs. And again, I want to thank Roland for his insight and his innovativeness, and he's not afraid to be an entrepreneur himself in some of these areas. So we'd like to get everybody back up here and take a picture, and Robin's the one who's sweating now because we've got a lot of folks. But try to adjust yourself by height and stay next to your student if you could do that.
As everybody comes up, come on up, we're going to come up with you. A couple of things. One is Franklin County, my colleagues and I, we spend a lot of time and a lot of money investing in youth. We spend a lot of time and a lot of money celebrating youth. These are the reasons why. These are perfect examples, each and every one of you, of why it's so important for us to invest in you and in these programs because guess what? You guys are here today, and tomorrow there'll be somebody else here, because that's the importance of what these your mentors here provide to you, and then provide to the next you next year. So we are very, very proud of you. The other thing I would tell you is, being that you're all such impressive people, you're welcome to stay and watch county government in action. But then again, if you need to get to school, or if you need to get out of here, or if you just simply don't want to be here, or to work, you don't have to stay, but you're welcome to when we're done. We're going to come up and get a picture.
This is terrific. Oh.